Golden Bachelor winner Theresa Nist appeared on Ben Higgins and Ashley Iaconetti's podcast, Almost Famous. During her time speaking with the two Bachelor alums, she opened up about why her marriage to Jerry Turner did not work out. She also clarified and broke her silence on the rumors that she was dissing farmers. What was the original rumor and what really happened? Keep reading to find out more. Golden Bachelor Theresa Nist talks rumors spread about farmers. When things started going south between Golden Bachelor Jerry Turner and Theresa Nist, rumors were everywhere as to why they were splitting. One rumor that was repeated by Ben Higgins involved Theresa dissing Indiana farmers. When she appeared on the Almost Famous podcast, Ben admits he knows the rumor he repeated on a previous podcast upset Theresa. Ben fully accepted responsibility for repeating the rumor. He said, "The rumors were that there was a big argument about Indiana, the place that I'm from, that there's a lot of farmland in Indiana. There is a lot of places of open space in Indiana. There ain't a lot going on in Indiana, and we all know that." Theresa noted that she wanted to explain exactly what happened. Before she did so, Ben apologized again and said that he never meant to seemingly throw her under the bus. She admitted the conversation with Jerry did happen, but not to the extent that it was portrayed in the rumors. Theresa said, "We're driving from the airport, and it was like 3 hours, and we're getting closer to Jerry's house. I see this open land. I don't see crops. I just think it's flat land. And I go, oh wow, you could build townhomes there. That's all I said." Jerry said, "Oh, so you want to take the farmer's land away from him? Note to self, don't say that again." Nist reiterated that this short convo was all that was said. She let it go quickly after Jerry's comments about farmers came into play. Did they really split because of distance? Theresa Nist also dished on whether or not she and Golden Bachelor Jerry Turner really split because of distance and not agreeing on where to live. While she wouldn't say much, Theresa did say that one can't really know someone in 4 weeks. That is all she would really say on the subject of their split. Jerry reportedly suggested to her that they do 6 weeks at his place and then 6 weeks at her place. Theresa was never on board with that. She was willing to move and wanted them to have a home together. However, this wasn't the only reason for their divorce. She said, "It's not something I want to discuss at this point. It's not just the location thing. That's all I'll say." What do you think about Ben and Theresa discussing the rumors about her dissing farmers and wanting to develop townhomes on their land? Stay tuned for more updates. ***, Golden Bachelor *** star Theresa Nist found herself in an unexpected whirlwind of controversy this week after a lighthearted comment about farmers sparked a wave of public reaction. The 69-year-old, known for her warm personality and thoughtful approach on the reality dating show, seemed taken aback by the intensity of the backlash she received. Now she's breaking her silence, sharing her side of the story, and offering heartfelt insight into her misunderstood comments. A lighthearted moment gone awry. The comments were made during a recent episode where Theresa, in conversation with some of the other contestants, jokingly mentioned that dating a farmer might be a little too rugged for her lifestyle. She laughed as she reminisced about her childhood in a suburban neighborhood, explaining that her experiences with rural life were limited to family vacations and brief visits to the countryside. Though she spoke with affection, her words came across to some viewers as dismissive, even elitist, leading to a flurry of comments on social media from fans who were hurt by her remarks. For some fans, especially those who come from farming backgrounds, her words felt like an unfair stereotype about farmers and rural living. As one Twitter user wrote, "It's not fair for someone to judge an entire lifestyle without understanding the hard work and values behind it." Another fan commented, "Theresa has been so down to earth, but this comment felt like she doesn't appreciate the beauty of a simpler, hard-working life." Theresa was caught off guard by the responses. "I've always been open-minded, and I didn't mean to offend anyone," she says, explaining how the backlash affected her. "I'm still adjusting to being in the public eye, where every word is scrutinized. I wish I could sit down with every one of those people to share my true feelings and listen to theirs. Addressing the criticism. In an exclusive statement, Theresa broke her silence, opening up about the incident and hoping to set the record straight. I want people to know that I deeply respect farmers and rural communities. My comment came from a place of humor, not judgment, she explains. I grew up in a suburban area, and farming wasn't something I encountered often. The idea of it just seemed so different from my experiences that I thought it might be fun to laugh about. But I realize now that it sounded insensitive, and for that, I'm truly sorry. Theresa further explained how her comment was rooted in the idea that farming seemed like a very different lifestyle from her own experiences in retirement communities and city living. The truth is, I'm in awe of anyone who devotes their life to farming. I recognize that it's one of the toughest, most essential jobs there is, she added. I didn't realize that my comment would make people feel undervalued, but I understand that it did, and I want to acknowledge that. The complexity of public perception. As someone who is new to the spotlight, Theresa is learning firsthand how public perception can often distort the intent behind words. On Asterisk, the Golden Bachelor Asterisk, viewers have fallen in love with her candid, down-to-earth demeanor. The recent backlash reminded her that while her personality may seem real on TV, reality shows don't always convey the full picture of a person's character or humor. Reflecting on her journey, Theresa shared, "When you're on a show like Asterisk, the Golden Bachelor Asterisk, you're there to be your authentic self, but you also don't control how moments are edited. My comment was just one small part of a larger conversation, where we were all talking about life changes we'd be willing, or unwilling, to make for love. I didn't think that a joke would be taken as my entire stance on rural life or farmers. I wish there had been more context so people could see the whole conversation. In fact, the entire exchange stemmed from a lighthearted conversation about moving for love, with contestants talking about the lengths they'd go to be with someone special. Some laughed about their reluctance to leave the city or suburbs, and the discussion naturally turned toward farming, which none of the women were familiar with. But when it was edited, it appeared as if Theresa singled out farming in particular. A call for understanding. For Theresa, this experience has been a reminder that words hold weight, especially in the age of social media, where reactions can be instant and fierce. I appreciate everyone who reached out, even those who expressed disappointment. It's reminded me of how powerful our words can be and how important it is to be mindful, even when joking, she said. Since the incident, she's been reading about the demands of farm life and engaging with followers who have shared personal stories from rural communities. It's been eye-opening. I've gained a deeper respect for farmers, and I'm grateful to everyone who's reached out with kindness instead of anger. It's helped me understand their perspectives, and it's inspired me to be more intentional with my words in the future. In her recent Instagram post, Theresa even shared a photo of herself visiting a local farmer's market, an activity she now sees through a new lens. I see those fresh vegetables and think about the long hours, the early mornings, and the incredible dedication behind every piece of produce. She captioned the post, "Farmers, I see you, I respect you, and I'm sorry if my words didn't reflect that." Finding humor and growth in the situation. Ever the optimist, Theresa also sees this as a learning moment. "One thing about being in your 60s is that you're not too old to learn," she laughs. "I'm grateful for this experience because it's taught me something valuable about the diversity of people's lives and experiences. If I ever meet a farmer who's open to dating me, maybe I'll give it a shot." She's also hopeful that fans will see this as a simple misstep rather than a reflection of her entire personality. "I'm human, and I think sometimes people forget that reality TV stars are still real people with real flaws. It's humbling to have this moment, and I want everyone to know that I hear you."